Okay, welcome back. Doing Black Box Games Episode 3. This time it is Ice Climber. And we're going to pull up the suspend point to check out my saved high score. It is 52,120 points. And if that sounds like a low high score, in the grand scheme of things, yes, there are gamers that can get much higher scores than that. But to put in perspective, Ice Climber is a tough game to rack up points on, because the scoring is a bit lopsided. You don't get that many points for, breaking the ice blocks, hitting the birds, collecting the bonus items. The bulk of your scoring is going to come from making it all the way to the top of the bonus area. If you make it to the bonus area, you have completed the mountain and you can move on to the next one. But if you don't get all the way to the top and touch the pterodactyl, you're not going to get the bonus points and you're not going to get a very high score. So scoring a bit lopsided. It's interesting the way it's done, because you think of, a game like Mario Bros. Or Balloon Fight, where not that difficult to rack up 100,000 points. But Ice Climber, pretty tough just to get 50,000 points. All right, so let's go ahead and jump right in. And right off the bat, biggest complaint about Ice Climber is the jump. It is a short range, very high arcing hop. I do not have a problem with the jump. One camp says the jump is bad and needed to be fixed. I don't think the jump is that bad on its own. The other camp is that, well, the jump is what makes this game unique and challenging. You have to master a very stiff, awkward control mechanic. I'm fine with that. However, the edge detection on the platforms is where the problem lies. Personally, I believe that because we have such an awkward jump, it's not as fluid as the jump in, say, Mario Bros. And this is a platforming score chaser, so we did need, a nice, fun jump that was easy to control. But my issue is the the edge detection. You clip through the edge of the platform while jumping, and it's so frustrating. If your jump was a little more fluid, the edge detection would be forgivable. If the edge detection was more competent, then we could forgive the bad jump. But both of those issues in tandem make this a pretty frustrating game. Alright, we're in our first bonus area. And by the way, as far as we'll look at the bonus rubric at the end of this bonus stage. But the value of bonus items and breaking ice blocks, you get more points if you can make it further into the game, and with the completion bonus. And I do really like these bonus areas. Games like Mario Bros, Balloon Fight, Wrecking Crew. Well, maybe not so much Wrecking Crew. I don't really understand how that bonus stage works. But I really like in some of these old black box Nintendo games that there's a bonus area at the end to kind of give you a new fun way to pad your score. Whoa. And I think what makes this game so frustrating is it is so close to being a truly great clipped right through it. A truly great platforming video game. You know, one of the all-time great score chasing black box Nintendo classics. If not for the awkward edge detection and jumping. So if someone wants to make a lot of friends on the internet, put out a ROM or a patch that fixes the platforming, the edge detection. And something else that I really like about Ice Climber, just like Mario Bros. And Balloon Fight, you know, this is one of those score chasers that it's not as intense as, say, Donkey Kong or Pac-Man. You know, I really feel like you can relax a little bit when you're score chasing in Ice Climber, even if it is frustrating and does have that awkward control. I still feel like a much more very bad edge detection right there. But I still feel like, you know, I don't have to, you know, be laser focused like I would with a game of Donkey Kong or Pac-Man. And as you can see, the point value increased for completing the bonus area of Mountain 3. Getting close to 20,000 points. An average game for me is about 40,000. And because the point value is so, you know, it's negligible for the bonus foods, whereas, you know, compared to actually completing the bonus area, I don't care about leaving a little bonus food behind to try to get the big points. Well, it doesn't matter. Like, look how many points you miss out on. You just barely get anything if you're not able to make it all the way to the top of the mountain. Okay, so right about now is when the game starts getting really hard. But, like all great score chasers, even though it is frustrating, it is fun and addictive, so yeah, that's what you really want in a score chasing video game. It's fun, it's addictive, a little difficult to play, but you can look past that. Just frustrating because of how close it was to being a truly great all-time classic. we're gonna let him build a bridge because we don't want to fall to our doom. Might be hard to see, but I'm actually on a conveyor belt, which is greatly hindering my movement. Again, no comment about the quote-unquote edge detection. That's the term of the day. Alright, so got a little surprise for you in the pinned comment. I have something I think you all are going to like. So some of you, I'm sure, know about the controller overlay that oh, that's game over. What a shame. But you see that controller overlay that James Rolfe uses. It's the one that was given away in Nintendo Power. My pal Rockin' Cat Reviews. Yeah, look at that. Not even 30,000. Very weak game. But my pal Rockin' Cat Reviews has an issue of Nintendo Power. You know, I think it's the one with Fireman Mickey. And we were looking it up, and sure enough, there is a company that does reproduce those. So if you want some really cool overlays for your NES controller, and they're affordable, it's only like $10, $15. Check out the pin link. But anyway, that's Ice Climber. Really fun, addictive score chaser. A little frustrating on the control and the scoring, but otherwise, I really like it, and we're going to be doing more of it soon once we get through all the black box games.